So I guess first of all, I didn't go to bed until 7 o'clock in the morning, and that was because I was up playing Black Ops 2 all night. I really wanted to hit a clip, and I did end up hitting a triple. I ended up uploading the video. I thought it was a pretty nice triple. I could have, like, if I timed it better since the guys were stunned, I could have maybe gotten a quad collat, but with that being said, I barely skimmed the elbow of the first person, so I don't know, I was pretty lucky to get the triple collat anyway. But I hit that clip around 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had a G Fuel, like, kind of later on the day, so I was hyped from the G Fuel, I was hyped from the clip, so I decided I'd stay up another while just until I got a little more tired, and during that I could edit my video. I don't want to completely ruin my sleeping schedule and my life, so I decided to get up at 11:30, so I only got 4.5 hours sleep. And obviously it took me a while to fall asleep in the first place because it was kind of bright, and I was still somewhat hyped for some reason after hitting a triple and just, I don't know, G Fuel. I don't know why I was so awake at 7 o'clock in the morning. So then I feed my dog, I feed myself, and after a while I'm like, you know what, it's a really nice day, why not go outside? So I go outside, I'm playing around with my dog for a while, and I'm just chilling, and then all of a sudden, after running for a slight bit, I was kind of chasing him around the yard, I feel the need to just collapse. I felt like I was gonna collapse because all I had was cereal and 4 hours of sleep. Like, I hadn't eaten, apart from my cereal, in probably close to 10 hours, maybe even 11 or 12, and I obviously only got 4 hours of sleep after staying up for like 23 hours or something. I go inside, I get myself a drink, I just lie down, I relax for a while, make sure obviously I don't pass out. So then not so long ago, probably like an hour ago as of recording this, I go to empty the recycling bin because it's getting close to overflowing and I didn't want anyone yelling at me for not doing any jobs today, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go empty the recycling. So I go outside, I empty it, and my dog drops this little rope that he has that we like throw for him, and he goes and fetches it or whatever. Normally when I throw it, he just runs before I even throw it, so he's normally at the rope before it even lands. So then I turn around and I pretend to throw it over a wall that's over that way, and he runs up that way. And then I turn around to go actually throw it this time down the long side of my yard. So I throw it, and for some reason, this brain dead dog decides to run. Like, I honestly don't even know what he was thinking. Instead of running, he probably had, like, I'd say 10 meters to my side. Then he had me, which standing like normally was probably this much, half a meter, and then on the other side is probably a meter, and he decides to run through me. I don't know what was his thought process during this, but he just runs straight through me instead of taking the time to spend one extra 100th of a second, 1000th of a second even, because he's going so fast, to just go across the 10-meter part. And I kid you not, right, just like a cartoon, I was standing here. He runs into me. First of all, I'm not even sure, like, he could have broken his spine, that's how fast he was running. He kind of like buckles my ankles, so just my ankles kind of go weird, right? And then as he finishes powering through me, he just straight up like clears me out of it, and I would say I was probably flat in the air, half a meter above the ground for a good solid second. And then with my phone in my back pocket, because these shorts don't have any like side pockets, I land on my back with kind of like this palm down at an angle, my elbow and this palm. And keep in mind, during this I was in my socks, so when he ran into my shins or ankles, like my foot scraped off the ground, but I really badly scraped the palm of my hand and I can't feel it, and it's really swollen. This side isn't so bad, I mainly landed on my left side, which was lucky because my phone was in my back right pocket, so I didn't thankfully crack the screen of my phone. And I also landed on my elbow. This is just where the cut is, like it's all here, and I can't feel it, but when I touch it, it really stings. Just the sheer thought of how stupid my dog must have been to think to go through me instead of going around the 10-meter gap. It just made me so mad that I caught the recycling bin that I had in my hand, and I just laced it off the wall as hard as I could, and I cracked the crap out of it. So unfortunately, I'll have to pay for that probably, and I do feel bad about breaking it, just like everything else I've broken out of anger, which isn't that much stuff. I always regret it afterwards. It's just that I get this sudden just urge to... It was either the bin or my dog. Obviously, I wasn't gonna punch my dog even though I felt like doing it. So I just threw the bin off the wall. Obviously, I don't abuse animals. I've never hit my dog. It's just sometimes I get a feeling to, even though I never in a million years would. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links in the description below. And if you go to my Twitter page, you'll actually be able to see what all kind of like my cuts looked like after I fell. Even though I cleaned them off first, you know, obviously taking care of myself is first priority. I'm not like, yo, just snap my elbow in half. Twitter hashtag hospital room. And if you didn't, make sure you check out my previous video. Like, I don't ever promote other videos from me, but this video I thought it was really funny. You know, me and my friend, we're just chilling. He's playing Advanced Warfare, I'm playing Black Ops 2. We're just chilling. It was pretty funny, and I hit a pretty sick clip, and I kind of called it. Both of us kind of called it, so make sure you check that out. I'd really appreciate it. Make sure you leave a like. If we could get this like as one of my most popular videos, I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.